What's up, Buttercup? Welcome back to my channel. Today's original tag is rock on rap songs. Now, you might be saying, I don't listen to one or both of those genres, so I can't watch or participate because there's going to be a lot of tagging at the end of this video, just FYI, because we want to spread this really fun tag. But no, don't leave, because it's really focused on the prompts and the answers. Don't get caught up in the rock or the rap. Please, just stay. It's going to be a really fun time. I have a bunch of other original tags within this series, and it took maybe like 8 months to get to this point. I will link all the other videos in the description box below so you can either watch them or do the tags, or maybe one tag if you so please. These are very specific book prompts. I apologize, but also not. So if there's a prompt where you haven't read this book but you know of a book that fits the prompt, you can use a book that you haven't read. It's totally fine. Number 1, it's A Hard Knock Life by Jay-Z, a fiction or nonfiction book about a orphanage, a poor family, or an orphan. And I went with, of course, Demon Copperhead by Barbara Kingsolver. That's the Appalachian version of David Copperfield. And I'm gonna say, controversially, it's better than David Copperfield. Number 2, Walk This Way by Aerosmith featuring Run DMC, a favorite book of yours that blends genres. And I'm gonna go with The Greener Shore by Morgan Llewellyn. It's a blend of history and fantasy set during the time where some selected Gauls traveled by boat into what is now known as Ireland. Number 3, Just Lose It by Eminem, a book that you think is funny or ridiculous in a bad way. I think Womb by Duncan Ralston is ridiculous. Take an Anatomy 101 class, please, and thank you. Number 4, Thunderstruck by AC/DC, a book that shocked you in a good or a bad way. And I'm gonna go with Tender is the Flesh by Augustina Bazterrica. Sorry, my handwriting is really bad. I'm left-handed. That explains everything, doesn't it? I'm just wondering how this was published because there are so many plot holes in that book. Maybe it's a translation issue, but I really don't think so. Yeah. The science is not sciencing in that novel. Number 5, Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses, a book about LA or a book that takes place in or around LA. I'm going with Pasadena by Sherry L. Smith. Guess where it takes place in? It counts, okay? It does count because it's close by LA. And they travel in and around LA. And I definitely recommend, by the way, Pasadena by Sherry L. Smith because it's a California noir and it's depressing but very well written. That's basically what a noir is. And if I'm saying that incorrectly, it's because it's very hard for me to pronounce because I have a speech impediment where I can't roll my R's. So I'm trying not to sound like Elmer Fudge every time I say noir. Noir. I can't even hear it. Anyway, I'm just gonna go on to number 6. Give Me All Your Lovin' by ZZ Top, your favorite romance book, or if you don't read romance, your favorite couple in any book. I'm gonna go with the romance book, It's In His Kiss by Julia Quinn, because the main character teams up with her love interest to solve a mystery, and therefore they get to know each other and then they fall in love. Versus what's usually written about, even in Julia Quinn's books, is that there's some type of arranged marriage and then they fall in love throughout the book and trying to figure out their love, which it's fine. But It's In His Kiss, they don't start out in any way thinking or talking about marriage. They're just trying to solve this estate mystery. So that's my all-time favorite romance book of Julia Quinn. Number 7, Fight for Your Right to Party by the Beastie Boys, a book centered around a celebration. I'm gonna go with Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid, which is about a particular family coming together at a Malibu house party. And isn't that cover great? I'm just saying, I love Taylor Jenkins Reid. Number 8, Firestarter by Prodigy, a book that has fire in the title, or the cover is red or orange. And I'm going with the obvious, Catching Fire by Suzanne Collins. There's not much to say about it. It's right there. That was an easy one for me. I had to think about the other ones. This one was easy. Number 9, Humble by Kendrick Lamar, a fiction or nonfiction book that left you stunned at the audacity of the main character or the writer. And I'm gonna go with Nevernight by Jay Kristoff. The dude uses a crapload of footnotes in his fiction book, Nevernight, and at least in my book copy, a lot of those footnotes take up half the page. What are we doing? And one of the footnote just says, teeny violin playing. Why are you putting in internet memes into like high fantasy, epic fantasy? I don't even care which one you want to classify as. Why are you doing that? Are you in like an edgelord? Okay. And then the writing. Oh my God. What writing style are you going for? A mess. That's what it's going for. The audacity. Okay? The audacity, people. Number 10 is all about tagging a bunch of people. So get ready. We're going to do a roll call here. Bad is Rad 2, Alan, Jim, Greg, Casey, Laura's Little Library, Kat, Chris Reviews, Nim, Peter, Pat, Bards and Books, Book Buds, Book Blather, Bookish Kaz, Cliff, Criminali, Ian, JD, Jen from Literary Love 123, Ben Pick, Charles, the GKBC, Tracy, and Brandy Reads. Wow. Now, this book tag can be as long or as short as you want to make it. This is actually the shortest one. There are other ones that I created that are like 25 minutes long because I just rambled. It doesn't matter how long or how short this tag is for you. I just want to see all of your answers because I just happen to make really specific book tags. I don't know why. I'm sorry in advance. But thank you so much for watching and joining me on my original tag, Rock On Rap Songs. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.